What's up? Good morning. It seems slightly less cold, but I guess it's still only 36 degrees outside. It's 5:25, day 2. I would say definitely harder to get up and out of bed on day 2 than on day 1. Day 1, you're like, yes, I'm motivated. Day 2, you're a little sore and a little tired. But I'm up, I'm in the car. I have my pre-workout that I'm going to finish. I had a piece of toast and a string cheese as I wanted some carbs and some protein before the gym. And the bagel yesterday had so many carbs that I cut it down a little bit, and I had a piece of whole wheat toast today so I can have more carbs later in the day. I have legs this morning, so excited about that. I'm gonna try to fit it in. I need to leave by 6:30, so I only have an hour in the morning to lift, so legs usually takes longer than that, so I'm just gonna have to be focused, racking, unracking, and kind of being mindful. I might have to do some supersets or something to get it all in, but excited for day 2. Thank you guys who watched day 1. We'll see where this adventure takes me, but I'm pretty excited, and I definitely feel like this accountability is going to help me. So have a great day, guys. All right, day 2 lift is done. Legs crushed. I was able to get everything done pretty much that I needed to do. At the end, I didn't do lying hamstring curls, which I don't really like anyway. I did some back extensions instead. But otherwise, got everything in, and I was super excited that I didn't have to go down in weight really on anything. And like especially hip thrusts, I thought maybe I'd have to go down in weight because I haven't been going to the gym consistently, but I was able to lift the same thing I lifted last time. I do have an app that I use. If anybody is interested, I posted about it a couple of times. I haven't shared too much about it, but that's what I use. It has my workouts in it, and then I'm able to track everything I do. So in yesterday's video, I showed where it said like 4 personal bests. So it tracks the weight that you're lifting and the reps on each of your workouts, which is super helpful because I don't know about you, but I can't usually remember like what I did the day before in terms of weight, let alone like if it was last week and you're doing it again this week. So I really like it. You can get app access for $19.99 a month. And then I also program the workouts for you. So if you're looking for support in the gym, not really sure what to do, that is an option. I use the same app. So I wrote the workouts for my team, and then I do the workouts. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, get the kids ready for school, have a shake, and just have an epic day 2. Talk to you guys soon. All right, what's up? So I just made my shake. I'm having a protein drink mix and Dutch chocolate shake after my workout, and I'm taking my tablets. I'm also really excited today. I'm adding in the Core Complex Heart Health line. I already took the fish oil, but I'm adding in Tri-Shield, which is omega-3 fatty acids from krill oil, CoQ10, which is specifically formulated with the coenzyme Q10 and vitamin D, provides energy to heart cells and protects cells from damaging effects of oxidative stress. So yeah, it comes in those little packets, and then you take one a day, and then you save the plant sterols for later in the day. That's to support healthy cholesterol levels already within normal range. B vitamins help maintain healthy homocysteine levels. Those are some big words. So anyways, I'm starting that today. I'm trying to get my child up for school so we can get going, and I'm probably gonna make some tea for the road. No fit camp today, so I think I'm going to do a booty yoga class on demand and ride my bike. So I think those will be my other 2 workouts for today. All right, I'm gonna go crush it. What's up? I'm having a snack. So I'm making 2 eggs with some cheese on top, and I'm toasting a whole wheat English muffin in the toaster right now. I weighed out my cheese on the food scale, so it's 1.6 ounces of cheese. So that's how you can track your stuff, is by weighing it. and then 2 eggs and a whole wheat English muffin. So I'm gonna go into MyFitnessPal after this and track what I've had so far, which is a shake, my pre-workout, and this meal. And then I'm gonna track the rest of the day what I plan to have. So that's kind of the way to have success, is to track ahead of time. If you're always tracking after, you can end up totally messed up. So like yesterday when I tracked after quite a bit of the day had already gone on, I was like, oh shoot, I don't have enough carbs for what I was planning to have. So when you have certain goals, calories, and macros that you're trying to hit, it's important to track throughout the day or ahead of time so that you already know like what the rest of your meals are going to be for the day and that you're going to hit your targets. That way you can make adjustments ahead of time rather than just after the fact being like, oh shoot, I went totally over or under on one thing. So yeah, that's a little tip on tracking, and I'm excited to eat this food. I put some of the cheese on the eggs and then some of it I'm just eating. So yeah, and then I'm air frying this English muffin because apparently our toaster broke. So I've got a whole wheat English muffin and I'm about to put those eggs on there, and it's gonna be bomb. You wanna say hi, Tucker? All right, what's up? I thought I would do a little early evening update. So we're running out of the house because we're getting ready for a shake social tonight at Lyft. And this is when being in comp prep and actually having stuff ready to go is so important. So I got off of a Zoom call from 3:30 to 4:30, and it was a kind of emotional thing, but I had to do it today. And so I ran downstairs, we're packing up the last of our stuff, and I'm like, oh, I can't leave without having eaten. So as a competitor, if you leave the house hungry or without food prepared, you're completely screwed. Like, you will fall off track. You'll eat whatever you find, even if it's only day 2. It's just the way it works. So I luckily had cooked that chicken yesterday. So chicken, some potatoes, heated up in the microwave for 1 minute, added salsa and lettuce, and off we go, so that I won't be going too many hours without eating. Otherwise I would probably just drink 14 shakes at this shake social. So not that shakes are bad, but I've already had 2 today, so I don't have any more in my plan. I needed a meal. So that's like one of the things about cooking a bunch of protein in advance or cooking extra carbs in advance, is that you have it ready to go, throw it in a container when you need to. So success is still happening for today, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Well, guys, I made it to almost the end of day 2 before crying. I'm not crying about the competition prep, but I mean, I'm sure it's part of it. You know that feeling when you're trying really, really hard and you're doing a lot and your best just doesn't feel like enough? That is generally the feeling that gets me to tears, is when I've tried really hard and then it doesn't feel like enough. I've had a super long day again. It's almost 7:30 now. So, the day started at 5, and I just got done with a shake party and a celebration night. And, I screwed up something, on some numbers. And then, I've been doing life now with Tucker all day, every day, because of deciding to pull him from preschool. And so I got ready for the shake party with him. We decorated together, and there were good moments in there, but there were a lot of moments where I'm like, he needs to be in preschool and we need a break from each other. He was just a lot today. Everything was a no. Everything was his way or the highway. And, he's 4 and testing that out, and it was exhausting. And then the appointment that I had this afternoon was for custody mediation. And, anything having to do with your kids is rough. And it is nice that my ex and I are talking pretty well. But, what I'm feeling like I'm having to agree to is less time with my kids. And it's really hard. And it's in an effort to work towards a more 50-50 schedule. He's a good dad, and there's no reason why we can't have a more even schedule, but for a long time we haven't. And It feels really hard to like agree, you know, to having less time with my kids. So it was just a big day. Tucker got to go have a play date while we were doing the shake party tonight, and I went and picked him up, and immediately him and Kylia started fighting about what song they wanted to play on the radio on the way home, and it just was like, man, this is a lot. And because we had so much going on, like the chores didn't get done at home, and that's okay, but we leave tomorrow to go visit a friend's house, and you know, we're not ready, which is, again, okay. I'm not gonna stress myself out about it, but in those moments where it feels overwhelming, my brain like seeks to find all the things that aren't right and aren't okay. And I know that it's just a conscious shifting from finding all the things that are wrong and didn't get done to what did I do today? You know, I had so many wins. I went to the gym. I stayed on my meal plan even when, you know, I was running around and doing stuff. I didn't give in to any cravings. I, you know, was a good friend. I sent some text messages. I worked a lot around having a 4-year-old and doing school drop-offs and pickups for 3 kids. And, you know, I did a lot. So I know that that's where the grace is, and I also know that that's where the joy is in focusing on what I did great and really coming to believe that my best truly is enough, because that's really one of my downfalls, is doing my best and then telling myself it's not enough. So yeah, I get to work on that. So why am I crying? Probably because I'm tired. Probably because I am a perfectionist in a lot of areas, and I'm really hard on myself when something doesn't go right or when I miss something. But I am juggling a lot. But I want to continue, you know, to be great and to do a great job. So anyways, those are some rambling thoughts as I sit in my driveway, about to go in and attempt to make sure 3 kids are fed. I think we have homework done. Hopefully some Thursday chores got done, because the kids do have Thursday chores that they're supposed to do. So hopefully they did some of them. And if not, no, it's not the end of the world. We'll pack, we'll get ready to have some fun tomorrow. We are going to go stay in a hotel together, and that'll be nice. We haven't been out of our house in a long time. We used to travel and go out a lot, and we've been home a ton. So I am really looking forward to tomorrow. All right. I'm probably going to put these all together and post it pretty soon, so I don't know how much more I'll share. But thanks for watching. A kid found me. All right, well, I had one more video in me to end the night, because I made a powerful decision to get on my bike and not take my excuses. Man, I was tired. It was a long, stressful day. I totally had given myself the okay to go. I'm like, I just need to go to bed early. I'm going to get up early tomorrow. We have a big day tomorrow. Like, who's done that? How many days have I done that? About all different things, not just bedtime. Yeah, my hair. I'm ready for Paige to make it platinum. I'm not a huge fan of the shade right now. I'm guessing it's probably my water's fault. Anywho, distracted. Yeah, and then put the shoes on, and then you still have the choice of like, which ride am I gonna do, right? So you can choose the easy ride, like to check it off the box, 20-minute ride, get on and be done. Or you can choose a 45-minute hit and hills ride at whatever time of night it is. It's 10:30 right now, so made the call at 9:45 to do a ride I would be proud of. So I'm ending the night much happier with myself. It will all be okay. Everything will get done. And I won't remember next week what it was that made me sad today. I mean, I will remember the stuff with the kids and the schedule, but I won't remember all the other things. 5 a.m. tomorrow, 3rd gym sesh for the week. Day 2 was a success. My last meal of the day was beef because I was low on fats. So I had beef with the kids, just like ground beef over some lettuce and salsa because all I had left was protein. I will get better when I plan my meals a little bit better, but once I tracked everything, like I mostly needed protein and fats, but that's kind of how it's going to be for a while until I get used to the carbs, because I am doing 40% fats, 40% protein, and 20% carbs for right now. I'm going to see how my body does with that. So far, my energy feels good. I feel good. You know, it's only been a couple days, but I know I'm consuming more consistent calories. I wasn't tracking for months what I was eating, but I would say it was definitely inconsistent, and I was eating out a lot. So when you eat out, you end up with a lot of calories. So I'm probably taking in the same or a little less. I'm not totally sure. My kind of, when I'm not paying attention, is I miss meals, and then I have like a big meal. So calorie wise, I don't know that it's much different, but I know for sure it's less carbs. But I'm not feeling bad from it because I'm not doing keto. That's where you're like super low. You're on like 20 grams of carbs in order to get into ketosis. So I'm not doing that. It's just a lower carb, more fats and more protein. So yeah, and if you're interested in macro tracking, reach out to me. That's what I do. I obviously am a coach, but I also do lifestyle coaching where I write macros for people and their workouts. So hit me up if you're interested and want to know more about that and getting a plan for yourself. Or if you just have any questions, you can ask me questions in the comments, and I'll totally answer your questions. So if there's anything that I say that you want to know more about, let me know. All right. Amber, thanks for watching day 1. And she said that she'd love to see my workouts, and I'm totally going to get brave eventually and record myself at the gym. But I already feel like, I don't know how I feel. I feel great. Today I felt like a badass at the gym because I'm like doing, you know, pretty heavy hip thrusts and stuff. But recording myself, I don't know, makes me totally nervous. And I don't have like a gym buddy there with me to just record me. So I don't want it to take extra time to like record it either. So I'm going to work on that. Maybe next week I'll add some workouts to the videos. All right. Thanks for watching. If you guys watched day 2, thank you for following along. Let me know what else you want to know about too. I think that's like a thing, right? Subscribe, comment, like. I've watched so much YouTube with Tucker. It's like hilarious that I'm putting videos on YouTube now. All right, guys. Good night.